Hello, everyone. I'm Major Garrett in Washington. Tonight on America Decides, one topic for the full hour. It's the Trump tax and spending agenda, now grinding its way through the House of Representatives. By the way, the president would like it to grind its way faster. More on that in a minute. I've covered many of these bills, and there is a tendency to focus on the where and who, not the what. Where means, where is it in the legislative process? Where are the political fault lines? Who is objecting? Where is the president on the hard questions? All of that matters, and we will have fresh reporting on that tonight. But frequently left aside is the what. What's in the bill? How will it change your life? What choices are being made in your name? That is our focus tonight. It will be, I warn you, a bit wonky, lots of numbers, spinach, broccoli, not friendly TV, but important. We won't get to everything in the House bill, but we will tell you if it passes as written, lots of things will change for you and people around you. What tax rate you pay, how much you can deduct from your taxes, what you pay for a car loan, what the government will give you if you have a child, how much you can keep in tip and overtime income, whether the poor where you live will have health care or food assistance, how much money philanthropies will have for charity and universities for tuition assistance. And that is just a start. CBS News is also tracking a 7-2 Supreme Court decision to keep in place an order preventing, that is to say, preventing the Trump administration from deporting Venezuelans under the Alien Enemies Act in the Northern District of Texas. My colleague, Lindsay Reiser, will have more on that decision and its possible ramifications the next hour on the Daily Report. Now, back to Capitol Hill and our focus on the reconciliation bill. To help us get on our wonky and very numbers-heavy and process-heavy way, I'm very happy to bring in CBS News congressional correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns. Caitlin, take it away.
Hey, Major. Well, it seems like today the president's big, beautiful bill, as he is calling it, hit a big road bump. The bill was supposed to be voted out of the Budget Committee. This is just a process to get this bill through the House. That was voted down today. About 4 Republicans, conservative Republicans, joined all Democrats on the panel to vote against it. And this is a big hurdle for the president, for House leadership in trying to get this through Congress. Basically, the deadline that House Speaker Mike Johnson has set is next Friday, just a week from now, before Memorial Day and before the recess. It has to get through the various committees first, and the Budget Committee had to get it through today. Now, they are going to reconvene Sunday night at 10 p.m., Major, Sunday night appointment viewing on C-SPAN to try to get this through again. But big hurdles still remain, a lot of sticking points, especially with those conservatives. You have all the while President Trump trying to exert some pressure here as well.
One of those who's disappointed is South Carolina Republican Ralph Norman. Let's take a listen to what he had to say today.
All of us are very disappointed with the progress or lack of that was made. I'm done with smoke and mirrors. We got a math problem, pure and simple.
When he says smoke and mirrors, what does he mean, Caitlin?
Well, remember, conservatives wanted deeper cuts than that which are in the bill right now as it stands. And there's a particular sticking point when it comes to what conservatives want. Some of these committees were charged with finding $880 billion in spending cuts. A lot of that was targeted at social safety net programs like Medicaid. And in that provision in Medicaid, they added in this bill new work requirements for Medicaid recipients. However, those wouldn't be phased in for another few years, and conservative lawmakers want that phased in now, sooner than what is in the legislation to get those savings now. Presumably, the theory is that if you have these work requirements that would likely kick some people off of the program that they believe should not be on it if they are able to work. Now, that is a sticking point that remains among conservatives. Conservatives are also upset about what the moderates are asking for, which is a higher cap, a higher deduction cap on your state and local taxes. That all helps to pay for the bill. So you have these two factions, very, very different, but really underscore the really difficult balancing act that the House Speaker and leadership have to strike to get this bill through.
Balancing acts at 10 p.m. on Sunday evening. Should be fun to watch. Caitlin Huey-Burns, thanks so much.